Hey, good morning, Internet friends. This is MagicBrad. It's 9 a.m. here in Minneapolis, St. Paul, the Twin Cities of Minnesota. St. Paul is the capital, but Minneapolis is where it's happening, in my opinion. There's, if you go across the river, they have another opinion, but I think it's Minneapolis. So today we're going to talk again about customer appreciation because I got my friend Bo Young. It's the MagicBrad and Bo show today. And so that's what we're going to be talking about. And I've got some things I wanted to share with Bo, and he can answer these questions because some of the things that he's involved with, he knows more about it because he's been at it for longer than I have. But I'm learning fast. So let me put my little chaser on here for the MagicBrad show because it's all about marketing and promotion. See that little fancy little thing? This is StreamYard that I'm using now. It works pretty good. I like it. So let's bring on my friend Bo. Let's have a round of applause for my friend Bo. Thank you very much. Here he is. There's the Bo. What up, Bo? How are you?
Fantastic, Brad. How you doing?
I'm good. You have a different background today.
Yeah, I changing it up a little bit. You'll notice in my over my arm there, that's a heater. So I have a heater blasting me from the backside, and I've got my foot heater below me because I don't do cold very well. So
I don't either. Must be.
I'm enveloped in warmth right now, and it's great.
That's what I did. I got a little block heater. It's about 6x6 cube.
Yeah.
I put it down by my feet.
Right on. Got to have it. Got to have it this time of year.
It is. But some people think that Minnesota is like a frozen tundra all the time, but it's not. It's not.
Only 9 months out of the year, Brad. That's it.
Oh, it isn't 9 months.
It feels like it.
We do that, folks. We do that sometimes just to keep some of the riffraff out of the Twin Cities here.
That's actually true.
Oh, yeah. It's cold here. You don't want to live here.
Yeah.
This is a good place, though. So I haven't talked to you for about a week other than on social media and stuff. How's the world going in yours?
It's fabulous, Brad. First, thank you for having me back. You know, it's not often I get asked back to talk again after I've been it the first time. So thanks for having me again. It's been a wild week since we last spoke. I participated in a challenge / fundraiser Saturday. So Friday night at midnight, myself and several others started moving, walking or running. And when we were all done, there was a lot of pain. I ended up walking 42 plus miles between midnight and 11 p.m. same day. My daughter joined me for 25. I have a friend that ran 70 miles. I have a friend that ran 100 miles over the weekend. Some ran or walked 25. It was just an amazing thing. We raised a couple $1,000s for a school in Haiti, and really a neat thing to be part of. But I'm literally still moving a little slower than I should be. So that's it. Other than that, life's good.
Yeah, blisters and all that. I saw some of your stuff there. I thought, what the hell are you doing? What are you running from, Bo?
I am not good at saying no to challenges like that. That A, are fundraisers, and B, get me moving a little bit.
Did you do the ice bucket challenge?
I did, yeah. There's video out there of me doing that. So, yeah, I get talked into some things, you know. But it's good. It's all for the greater good. So what about you? What about the last week for you?
I've been trying to put stuff back together. I'm like, I think I mentioned before, I'm having a hard time getting Chrome uploaded and the new version of the iOS thing in my computer. And, you know, these things, when they happen, one thing affects another thing, affects another thing, affects another thing. So that's what I've been kind of doing, trying to pivot again and make things work.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But it's good because what it does, it shifts you onto a better thing. So
yeah,
you've got to deal with it.
That's right.
So let's talk. I want to talk again. We're talking primarily about customer appreciation, but it's not just customers. It's also just people in general, loved ones and things like that. That this platform that you introduced me to, it provides that service of saying thank you to people and showing your appreciation, and it somewhat automates it and simplifies it. And I was going to bring up, because I was dealing with some things on the it's called BannerSeason.
Yeah.
And you suggested I just talk to chat.
Yeah.
Look when we're down. They are fast. They're right on it. I mean,
they are.
I did it early because it was a 2-hour difference because they're in LA or something like that, or out West Coast.
They're out in Salt Lake City, yeah.
But when I was there, they're like right on it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of nice to be able to chat with a human when you're trying to get something to work rather than waiting 24 to 48 hours. So that was pretty cool.
Well, if you're going to be a company that's about appreciation and customer service and customer experience, you better model it yourself. And they have. they've done a really nice job of that, or I wouldn't do business with them, obviously, and or promote or recommend them. So yeah, I was on a call the other day, and I listened to the CEO say, this is something I hadn't heard before. Maybe I've heard it from somebody else. I don't know. But he said, what we have the ability to do is put helium in the hands of your customers. And then he stopped, and I'm like, what do you mean helium in the hands? That hand will raise when somebody asks, do you know a realtor? Do you know an insurance agent? The hand goes up. Yep, I have one of them. Why? Because the system makes you memorable. It makes you stand out. It does all these wonderful things for you. So yeah, I love that phrase. I'm putting helium in the hands of your customers. That's cool.
It gets the company is called BannerSeason, and it's like an affiliate program. So I've got my own little link. This is actually my link for BannerSeason. So I'll put that up there so people, if they're interested in checking it out while we're talking, they can do so. And I think you can actually register for a free account to taste it and work your way through.
Yeah.
So, cool.
Yeah. You don't have to, you don't have to commit to any, 2-year gym membership to try this out. You just check it out. It's not that hard. And then there's some pretty incredible features within it, but yeah. So you yourself can put some helium out into the world, right?
You certainly can.
And for a while there was a little helium shortage. Well, if you look at this, there may have been a little shortage of appreciation that was being shown, right? Sure. Or gratitude. And so the fact that the platform allowed you to do that.
I think a lot of people get so busy being busy that they forget to say thank you, and they just got to run out the door with whatever they got. And the nice thing about this thing is it can automate some of those things and give you little reminders.
Yeah.
Also, and I was just talking with my niece was in town, and I was talking with her about it, that right now the whole world has kind of gone online with all the Zooms. So there's not the meetups and all the things that kind of spread out more.
Right.
And now everybody is online. And where are they? They're probably on Facebook. They're probably on LinkedIn. Sure. There's not a lot of other platforms. So you got all these people there. It's even if you are thankful, you might say thanks, but somebody might miss it.
Yeah, sure.
They might miss it because they didn't see it in their feed. And that feed is like, I got your email, but I missed it. Sorry, it buried somewhere. I lost it. But with this program, it sends an actual box. I don't have a box, but here's a box with my name on it. You sent me this.
Yeah, sure. That's right.
It's not lost in my inbox. It's right here. I think that's really cool. The physical world, the tangible world, bringing that back so people can remember who the heck it was you talked to.
Boxes are better, right? Boxes are simply better. Packages are better. Getting the card in the mail is better. A physical thing is better. It works. The open rate is substantially higher than whether it be a text or an email, and it works.
Well, the open rate is 100%.
It really is. I can tell you, just in the last week, I've had so many responses because I sent out some congratulations cards to many people in my local community that were being recognized. And it's been uplifting. I told them I've been called and messaged and said, it just made my day. It put a smile on my face. It's really just such a powerful thing. And to spread that appreciation and gratitude. I was going to say another thing. I discussed a client appreciation program with a guy that runs a very large tire servicing center, and I asked him, what do you do right now for customers? Just to say thank you, or vendors, or even your employees. What do you do? And it's literally like nothing. We haven't done anything. And that's why we should talk, because there's something I want to do. Talked about leaving a treat or a card in the car when they pick it up, which is a very nice touch. I said, if you're willing and you've got the budget, there's something even more powerful about opening the mail after the fact it's personalized and said, I received that. So there are so many businesses out there and humans that really want a system that's easy to operate or it can be automated, but still has that effect, right? And so go to Season for Giving, check it out, because it can take care of it.
There's a feature in it because there's a paid element to it if you wanted to get it more involved, like what I kind of jumped in. And you're saying that the postcards are actually free. You just got to pay for the postage.
Correct. And it's unlimited. It's not a cap at 100 postcards in a month, whatever. Literally unlimited postcards that you can send.
You that's something if you have a bunch of employees that you want to say, hey, thanks for being here. I know it might be dangerous with this COVID stuff going on. You can send out a little thank you, and you can send it to all of them for the cost of the postage. You don't have to worry about printing something up because you can design it right there on the spot.
It's 37 cents per card, right? And it's first class mail, so it's not going to get lost in the whatever the other style of mailing that is. And what if you're getting ready to run a holiday special? Maybe you're a Mary Kay representative, or maybe you're just a business that wants to run a holiday sale, and you want to touch your marketplace, whether it be your existing customers and drop a postcard in the mail and let it just do it, but yet personalized. It's amazing the effect that it can have for a free card.
Well, right now I was going through one of those Valpak things, and there's a company that does holiday decorations. This would be a great thing for them to be able to. It's in the whole home improvement realm of things, and they do gutter cleaning and all that. But then a little side thing they got is holiday decorations. So there's the Halloween decorations that are coming up, and of course the Christmas and all the lights and snowmen and candy canes and all that stuff. So why not get blanket one of those postcards out to everybody and say, hey, you want us to hang those lights again so you don't fall off the ladder and break your leg?
Right. If somebody sent me a postcard or a card, an invitation for something like that, there's a very strong chance I'd hire them. I don't want to do it. Hang lights. I just don't. But it's something I don't even think about, right? You got to stay top of mind. You've got to be present and remind people you're in the business, and it can really work. So.
Well, I know when I was doing my magic full time, I used to do postcards all the time. But the way that I did it was I'd run off labels and stick them on and put stamps on there and take them to the box and put them in the box.
Right. That's a lot of work.
It was a lot of work. And when I was doing the expos full time with Media Max, we would do 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 postcards. And that's how I'd spend my weekend.
Yeah, that's a lot of work. Yeah. This system, you can, make it the design. Let somebody else handle all the legwork. By the way, I wanted to share this. I think it's a decommissioned silo. The size of this thing, it takes 2 hands to hold this water bottle. I just created these through the same system for my team. I had them delivered to our office. They have their name on it. I've got my name on mine. Right, that's pretty cool. And it was a great surprise. But one of my employees had mentioned that he'd like to have a larger water bottle when he gets busy and he doesn't get back to fill his smaller one, that it'd be nice to have a big one. So I just ordered them and had them show up. It's amazing what that listening, hearing, and leaning into your employees can do because it totally made the day, right? And now it's like I tear my rotator cuff every time I lift it with one arm, but it's okay. It's like the largest water bottle I've ever seen. So
you don't tear your roll. You're in good shape.
Well, but the thing is, imagine sending that to one of your biggest clients with their logo on it, right? And their name on it saying, thank you. You're a real big deal to us. And it's the ginormous water bottle. They're not going to forget you.
And you could even do more of a campaign kind of thing. And this is just my marketing mind starts thinking about this, that maybe you send them a small type glass mug thing first. And then a little later say, oh, by the way, I think you're a bigger client than so I appreciate you bigger. So you send them the big one.
There you go. See, that's why you're in the marketing world and I'm in the insurance world.
Someone sent me this. It says that I'm the best marketing legend ever.
Yeah, that is you. It's even got your name on it.
You sent it to me.
Yeah. Okay. Guilty.
I do like that. It's a big, heavy, giant mug. I like it. I use it every morning.
Yeah, they're really nice. And the funny thing is that I could have sent the exact same thing to 100 legendary marketers that are the best ever, and it would have put their name on it. I didn't, though. You're the only one that has that mug that is absolutely
do that and be authentic, because the best marketing, there's only one.
Yes, it's true.
You can't do bulk with that. I'm just kidding. You can, because everybody's best in someone's mind, right?
That's right. That's true. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, if anybody's on YouTube, I got this little thing going on. I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you feel it in your heart, give me a little thumbs up on the video, right?
Yeah.
And hit that little notification bell. Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
That's what you should do, right? Yeah, I've been, Brad, I watch your other videos with the other people. I mean, this is awesome that you provide a platform for people to get interviewed by you to share their story or share their business. It's awesome that you do that. I think you got, down below, be my guest.
It's the MagicBrad Show.
I encourage anybody to do this. You get to have a nice conversation with Brad. He might get you some exposure. I'm hopeful the system that you're using is helping you in your business, or will help you in your business as well, and others for that matter. Because hey, we're back to it again. It's if you can put the helium in the hands of the people you bring on your stage here, that's awesome.
Well, that's what a lot of people don't realize also is when you do this kind of stuff, when someone feels appreciated, they sort of feel obligated, or they want to share with other people. And that works sort of like the telephone game. It goes to the next and next to the next. And I don't know, have you ever heard of the flywheel model?
Tell me more.
That's what Amazon is based on. So that when people come in to sell stuff, they've got product on there, and then people go to buy stuff. Of course, you can send things like, hey, check this out. I just bought it on Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
The ball rolling, and it snowballs. The flywheel keeps going. That's kind of what this does. When you send someone a gift and they really appreciate it, they're gonna talk about like your insurance company or my video show or whatever. They're gonna tell other people about it. And that's how a lot of this stuff ends up happening. It's that referral, and it's not forced referrals. It's sort of incentivized, I guess you might say. Or
at the very minimum, it's inspired, right? It's inspired referrals. So, yeah. And this isn't just a marketing thing. I think you started the call off, or the chat off with that this could be used by just people, right? It's not necessarily a business thing. It might be to be able to stay in touch with grandkids or grandparents, and just to send a quick thank you or a quick thinking of you. Like, that's a powerful thing. That's kind of a lost art. I'll give you an example. I have a friend of mine who's signed up for my birthday campaign, world famous, soon to be, I think. And I send out a birthday package and a half birthday package. And most people have never had their half birthday recognized. But it doesn't even matter that it's that timing.
It's a half birthday.
Yeah, half birthday. I mean, literally.
It's halfway around?
What's that?
What is a half birthday?
It's just halfway to your birthday. You're halfway around the world.
I never knew that.
Yeah, 180 days or 180 some days in. So I sent this out, and it's clever. I hope you have a halfway good birthday, whatever it is. And it doesn't even matter the message. It's the fact that you're thinking of somebody. Oh. And the neat thing is that I have it set up on an automated system so that you just make people's day constantly, different person every day, without even having to do the work.
I was just going to bring that up, that there's another program that just did cards. I was involved with it, and all of a sudden you got a little notification in your email saying, hey, it's your brother Tim's birthday. And that's helpful sometimes, because as humans, we get busy, we forget stuff, and you don't want to go forgetting your anniversary, or
right.
So it's nice to have those little reminders, and then you can do that kind of thing, and that's it makes a big difference.
Yeah, it totally does. And there's just, I don't know. And when you can uplift somebody's day, and you do many people a day, it's a powerful thing, and it's contagious, because then what's it do to their day and the interactions they have in the public? It's that whole, you buy the coffee for the person behind you. Sometimes that carries on for hours. That people
totally
get going, right? The pay it forward concept, and I love that. There's actually a box. There's a kit in this system you're talking about. That is designed for pay it forward. So you send somebody a box with brownies or whatever, but then that box is designed to be shared with somebody else, and you put your own new goodies in and give it to somebody. Now, in a COVID world, we're not giving packages to a whole lot of people hand to hand, right? But I love the idea of just paying things forward.
Mm-hmm. Well, the other thing that I think a lot of people they look at it differently, because I look at things different because of my magic background. My brain functions differently.
Definitely.
But the ability to utilize this technology to simplify stuff and not totally pulling the humanity away from it.
Right.
So when you do these, when you're able to customize these kind of things, and in this world of Pinterest and Facebook, you can go onto their profiles and grab these photographs and then put them onto these products and share them. So like a real estate agent or a home improvement company, they would be able to do a before and after shot, and then send them a card with a before and after thing on it, or a congratulations on your new kitchen remodel or whatever.
Sure.
Send them a few coffee cups, and there's a lot. You can get creative, very creative with this physical.
Well, Yeah, speaking of that, I recently saw a friend in my feed that had lost their pet after many years, right? And of course, there's a beloved picture and there's a sad, heartfelt message about how much that's a family member that they lost, right? It took me less than 2 minutes to pull a picture off Facebook and send them a sympathy card that they'll have this picture of their dog that's probably never been printed because we just keep things digital anymore. And it didn't take me very long, but I was able to act on that prompting instantly. I would have never been able to do it. That card is not available in any store.
Right.
And it'll be delivered probably tomorrow. And the timing will be perfect. So to be able to touch people that way for a few nickels, you're paying attention. You're just, I don't know, you're being human. I love it.
Well, I've been battling through because of this pivoting from the event world into this new online world. I'm restructuring things too, because I used to do a lot of Facebook advertising, and I got my Facebook ad account shut down. I don't know why, but I'll figure it out eventually. But maybe it's a heaven sent message that going back to the physical postcard thing. So that's what I was just thinking right now. Rather than paying the money to have a bunch of postcards printed, I can just use this system to be able to send a postcard directly in the mail of these homeowners and these home improvement people.
Absolutely. Or even if it's a custom card, it's a custom card with a custom envelope, whether it's a huge 8.5 by 11 card or it's a normal size card. And there's 3 different postcard sizes. There's ways to just show up, right? And so there's no reason not to reach out to people because technology is allowing us to do this, to bridge the gap between the digital and the actual physical, right? We're already in inboxes. Let's get in mailboxes. That's the whole deal.
Let me pop this up here. And this is all about customer appreciation. There it is, season 4 giving. It is about customer appreciation, but I'm going to have to make a different graphic that just is about people appreciation.
Yeah,
I think we need a lot of that kind of stuff with all the chaos and things that's going on right now. And I think people are hurting a little bit because you can go to, I just attended a funeral on Saturday.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And people couldn't hug.
Right.
They can't do that stuff. They're kind of like, hi, virtual hug.
Right.
And they really need to feel connected again. So I think this is very timely for this kind of thing for society in general.
I completely agree.
Well, we've been going for about 22 minutes, so I'm going to sign this one off. I'm going to put you in the green room. And like I said, there's some soft drinks back there and maybe some sandwiches if you want to.
Yeah, you have donuts today? I'm kind of hungry for a donut.
They're virtual, and there's like literally 0 calories in these donuts, so have as many as you want.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Brad. Appreciate it.
Okay, thanks again, and we'll see you next week.
Sounds good, buddy. Thanks.
So that was my friend Bo Young. It's always fun talking to him. For those that don't know, we're both Geminis, so there was like 4 people on this video right now. Anyways, I appreciate you for taking time. If I had your address, I could be able to send you something. So why don't you get in contact with me and I can send you something? But I'll need your physical mailing address, not just an email address. So to get connected, again, it's season 4 giving. You can see that right below there, the customer appreciation. And this is Magic Brad on the Magic Brad Show. So peace, love, and happiness. This is Magic Brad sign off. Enjoy your rest of your day. Be good, be safe, be nice, be kind. And thanks for tuning in.